Okay. So what's up?
So, in this game, I can't really say that I played my best, but in general, it's a team comp that I have been struggling the most against recently. It's like the kind of team comp that they run in most of the games that I lose. And you can kind of see why once they choose.
What's a Symmetra type of thing?
Yeah, Symmetra,
Okay.
not so much Doomfist, although he does kind of wreck us at the beginning. But mostly Symmetra.
Okay. Again, but okay. This is what I'm talking about. Do you see how
Hmm.
you're ending up just right behind your team,
Hmm.
right? Whereas instead of going here, why couldn't you have just gone here?
Right. And like everything happened so fast, I wasn't even thinking at that point.
Yeah. And that's the thing. It's like again, um, I don't know if we talked about this, but like, did we talk about like the highest value kills that you can get?
Yeah, the highest value kills the
Yeah,
DPS,
exactly.
followed by
Right.
supports, followed by
And
Octane, followed by tank.
specifically, why the DPS? Because
Because
they
they're
have
the
the
one that
most.
the most kill potential.
Exactly, right? And right now, what kill potential do you have standing behind your tanks?
Absolutely none.
What kill potential do you have to right here?
I could kill the
Something,
Ana,
right?
especially when the Symmetra, our Symmetra's turret was lasering her. I could have
Yeah.
probably finished her off there.
Realistically, though, it's like you're probably not going to win this fight. But it's like
Hmm.
again, this is extra ult charge. This is a potential kill. This is like 10 seconds on the respawn timer, and then this is your teammates coming back and being alive before her, and then potentially winning the next fight,
Right.
right? So it's like it's just little things that you need to think about like that. You have to be a little bit more ballsy because like right now you're just kind of standing behind your team and it's not giving you anything.
Yeah, I saw that they got three.
Obviously, like there's like it's like a 5v2 here that you're not gonna win it, but it's like you have
Yeah.
to like there has to be some sort of mentality here where you need to be finding an off angle and being a fucking little rat, right? You need to be annoying, right?
Would have given us an edge on the next fight.
This is fine. Taking out the turrets. It, okay. That I this is a little bit better, right? Because your team was walking in through here, you were pushing through here,
Hmm.
but then this is where I say further, right? Like you can go more, right? Or at this point, I would say, yeah, because right now you're right behind your team again, and that's why I say you need to keep that angle somehow, right? There
Hmm.
needs to be a way that you're challenging an angle that they aren't looking at, right? Because it's like if you just happen to land a couple shots here and they get low enough for somebody to swing and you kill that Symmetra, that's big value, right?
Right.
It'd be very easy for you to get something here, but here you're not really going to be able to do anything, right? Or, sorry, that's not you. There we go. Right. Well, why'd you dash into them?
I don't know.
Was that killable?
No, because she was at full HP.
Yeah. How much damage does your dash do?
50.
50, right? So this isn't good because you need to also be thinking about it like this, right? Whenever you dash, you want to be thinking, where am I going to end up with my dash? Am I going to be able to wall climb out? Am I going to able to be continually doing? Am I going to continue be able to continue doing pressure after, right? Because it's like right now, you see, you're starting to get focused again, right? And I think that's the turrets, yes. But again, it's like, why be here when you know there are turrets in here, right? Because it's like you want to be here for as little as possible. You want to be on the outsides, finding areas to find kills, and then you go in, and then potentially dash out with the reset, or dash onto somebody else with the reset, right? If you think you can kill them. But that's again, it's like you have to like if you just look at it like this. If we just take a screenshot of this here, I'll do this for you. There, that's for you, right?
Thank you.
If we do this, right, you'll see that like if you just look at this, you wake up every day, right, and you take a look at this, you'll have an idea of what it is that you shouldn't be doing, right? This
Right.
is just like incorrect, right? Again, it's like I know it's overwhelming with the Symmetra turrets, but it's like you have to be methodical about it. You can't just dash in just because you feel like it, because you're gonna get punished no matter what. And then now you end up dashing out because obviously there's nothing you can do, right? And then your team you loses the next fight. Good thing the Symmetra wasted her ult, but at this point, just regroup, do whatever, right? You see what I'm saying though?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And I actually noticed that as one of my recurring problems that I've been trying to work on is like I keep trying to force something to happen too soon by dashing into what ends up to be a 1v6
Yep.
instead of looking for opportunities.
And why are you walking through main when you could potentially be like just poking here?
I think I do go around that way eventually. Maybe not next fight. No. Yeah. It
You do.
just takes me
Okay.
too long.
Right, exactly. Like the thing is that like again, you're also just trying to build ult charge pretty quickly, so you might as well. Right?
Right.
Like if you shoot at tanks here, this is fine because it's like what?
Right, because the
Like
fight's barely
the
started.
fight hasn't started, right? It's like you're just
Yeah.
kind of waiting. Maybe you see this Doomfist go up here. Maybe you get some shots on him. It prevents him from setting up. Maybe he overcommits to you and you back off, right? It's like you're just being annoying. You're trying to be like you're trying to irritate them a bit. But now here comes you see on the off angle things starts presenting themselves to you. Somebody comes to you. Now you're on a 2v1 with the McCree, right? That's better, right?
It's better, but I don't even think I noticed the ball.
Yeah,
Wait, no, he
you
just rolls
don't, but
away.
it's just like the point is that if you
Right.
do, it's two
Oh,
people
got
on
it,
the
got
ball
it.
than one, right?
Yeah.
This is better, but just primary fire. Don't three shot this.
Yeah.
Are you in are you what's it called? Are you not confident with your aim?
So I've been not terribly, but I've been working on it a lot, and like this is obvious to me. Like I should be using primary fire. I don't know why I'm doing this.
And go for the lower target, right?
Yeah.
You will see them, right? That's just kind of the thing that this is kind of like the target priority thing where it's like yeah it's a little bit of an issue, but do you see how instantly you took an angle? You have well you had a health pack, but it's like you taking an angle and things start presenting themselves to you.
Hmm.
This is what you need to find yourself more of. That's it. She's low, you can kill her, right? Again, if you just land a couple primary fires, she gets low enough, then you can go in for the dash, and then that's an easy one, right? And then you can go on the Baptiste, force something else. A bit too late again.
Yep. Too late. I get lamp slept.
Yeah, there you go. But again, it's like you have to be pretty disciplined with when you're facing Symmetra, especially in these tight, cheesy rooms like this. Um, you have to be pretty disciplined, and you can't just go in just because you feel like it. You have to actually dash when you know that you're gonna actually get the kill, right? You have to
So
specifically remember that it's 50 HP, two little bars, right? Those two
yeah.
bars that equals 50 HP. If you see two bars, you can go for it. If you don't,
So
probably not advisable. Maybe you have to
yeah, a
land a
lot
couple more
of
shots, or maybe you have to make sure you have to hit the melee, something like that, right?
right. A lot of times when I try to force things like that to happen, like dashing in, not that it's ever the right thing to do, but like
Good kill.
a lot of times,
Like why dash here? See what I'm saying?
right? Like a lot of times in these symmetric comps, my team just goes in and ints and then dies before I can even do anything, before I can even find an opportunity.
Yeah, but at least you can build ultimate faster instead of dying,
That's true.
right? Again, it's
Mm.
like there's not like I can't really say much about your team. Sure, like they may
Yeah,
not be
yeah, yeah.
playing optimally against the symmetric comp, but it's like ultimately you can only do your job better, right?
Right.
So it's like if you can build blade quicker, that's a potential team fight win quicker, right?
Hmm.
And that's really the only thing you can guarantee, right? And like when you're wasting kind of dashes here, like this is where you
That's when I should have
potentially.
dashed.
I mean, now is when you dash, right? Because now he's
Yeah.
at the 50. Before, no, right? Now he's at the 50. This is the dash, but you don't have it. The kill is gonna happen anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But again, you see your team is here. I would almost say back up a bit just so then you can see where your team is, so you can intentionally get an off angle. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Right, because my team kind of group up with me here, so this
Yeah,
becomes kind of the main angle now, and then
yeah.
I'm just kind of firing into main.
Although that's the thing, with like, but again, that's where I say you look at where your team is because it's like if you see your Pharah is dominating this area, then I think right here is fine,
Okay.
You see what I'm trying to say? Because it's like
Hmm.
if the Pharaoh was with you here, then I would say yeah, maybe move this way. But obviously the Pharaoh's going to want to be up, so she's probably not going to be there. But this is fine. If you're playing with like a McCree or something, and he was standing here, you might want to be looking to like try to play like here, or like I would
Right.
even say here, right? You can just climb, take cover, you can back off, then you can take an angle here. You have a lot of angles in that way, right? And again, you're just farming blade in that regard. This is fine. Again, what do you think is the issue with what's going on here?
I'm in the front line. I'm just walking into main in front of my tanks.
Here, I'll do it like this.
I could have.
Here,
I don't know. I could take the
let's go for
like
another one.
there's two doorways. I could come through.
I'm trying to make the point.
Right.
Beautiful. We love that. All right, go ahead. Right. Why couldn't you have gone here earlier? Right. This is an isolated target, but not even so much like the hindsight of the Junkrat being there, but just like fundamentally speaking, why can't you like while everybody is focusing here? Obviously, they see you go through here now. Well, yeah, because they heard you, right? But it's like you could have easily have just like jumped like if we say like back here. Where are you? Right, you're getting healed up. Why can't you just go like this? See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because what harm is there in being here? You hear the
I just.
Junkrat if he starts like walking around. If he hits you with a Rip Tower, then there's nothing really you can do about that. But at least you're diverting attention away from the choke. You're getting
Mhm.
free hits, right? That's the type of thing that you're trying to do. You have to be annoying in this regard, right? This is why I say that you can just literally go here. I would say you could maybe go here, something, right? But you're not challenging anything right now. You're just kind of walking forward and hoping that you get value, right? Again, like you might have been able to prevent the Rip Tire if like if he walks out and like he's focused on fighting you or something. I don't know, but maybe not. But I think the Rip Tire would have come out either way. You probably would lose with the Rip Tire regardless. But again, it's just like you dashing through here at like half health. Like it's not really. Yeah, right. This just isn't right. You need to be here earlier, right? You need to make it a conscious effort to be on the off angle. Okay, I like that you're not moving with your team. Oh boy, destroy those turrets. Where are you
In
right now?
here, I am. It's obvious. I'm just in main with my team,
Yeah,
spamming the front line again.
it seems like you switched to McCree.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'd be getting way more value as McCree if I
Again,
was just doing this.
imagine, right here.
Uh huh.
This is pretty, right? And look,
Look at that.
right there, right,
He's feeding.
right.
He's
Do you see how you can't kill him because you're behind the shield? And he ended up putting up his shield just for that little bit. You probably could have landed a triple shot in there, and then he's dead.
hmm
I mean, that's obviously in hindsight, but again, if we just stand here throughout the entire fight, and like, where is it that you end up here?
Yeah, I should
Yeah,
have just
right.
climbed out. I
Alright, so
should have
you
just
climb.
climbed out the window and not necessarily. I thought I took more damage than I did, so I dashed for the mega.
Yeah.
Wait, what am
I
I
would
doing?
say the instant you see those turrets, try to destroy them, and then just
hmm
climb right out. Right? And then you can literally just stand right here. Just literally sit right here. And then this gives you the opportunity to be here, or like to fire once they walk out. And then it also gives you the opportunity to climb back up, destroy more turrets, or focus on people here. You see what I'm saying?
Right. So, when Symmetra sets up in a small closed area like this, should I constantly be looking for opportunities to destroy her turrets, or just
If there's no better option, yes, I'd say.
okay?
But again, it's like, would you need to be okay? Would you need to destroy her turrets right now when your teammates aren't really in? Like they're just kind of
No,
no.
because
That's
then
what I'm
she'll
saying.
just get yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. It's not really necessary, right?
They'll just come
Now,
back
if
on
there's like a
cooldown.
turret that's like back here, yes, destroy it, right? But then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's actually affecting your team, then you can go for it. But it's like as your team is trying to like push in and you're just like trying to find kills, make them waste resources, and then you see your team is ready to push in, then you can go and destroy the turrets, right? This is why I say I think you could be. Again, why are you dashing through? There's no kill.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
I'm using dash too much as a positioning tool,
You're
and it's
using
not
too
getting.
much. You're playing like a Winston. Like you're thinking too much of your dash is like cleave. You see a big group of people and you just dash through it because you think, oh, I get massive ult charge, but it's like they're gonna heal it back up. They're not dead. The dash has to be end up in a kill, right?
Maybe
And then
if
you
that
also need to think
dash.
of it as like, if you dash through all these people, where are you now? Are you in a position where you can keep farming? Not exactly, right? Now you're starting to take damage and you back off. So was that dash really worth the ultimate charge? You see what I'm saying?
No, maybe if it was 95 to 100 and I could dash through and insta blade them, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes. But you see, there's a reasoning behind that. But and you have to make sure that it's like where you dash to is safe, right?
And it's not safe because it's kind of
It's out in the
it's an
open.
off angle, but it's putting the enemy in between me and my team.
Yeah. But this is where I say you literally just sit right here. Who's focusing on you right now? Nobody. Just
Nobody.
hit a turret.
Just
Do
all I
something
do
like
is
that,
just
right?
yeah, hit a
Or
turret, right click them or left click them.
honestly, I wouldn't even say hit a turret. I would just say literally just sit right here and keep hitting them, because it's just
Yeah,
gonna eventually get them to look at you, and then what do you do? Soup. That's it. Just cover the angle.
yeah, just